Super Dirt Late Model World is in mourning this morning after it has been reported that Scott Bloomquist, legendary driver, one of the greatest to ever do it, was killed in a plane crash near his home. So we have this report from the Rogersville Review. It says here, dirt track racing icon Scott Bloomquist killed in plane crash near his Mooresburg home. It says here, authorities have confirmed that race car driver Scott Bloomquist has been killed in a small aircraft crash near his home in the Mooresburg community in Hawkins County. It's just shocking. He's been through so much this year. He had that wasp sting, was hospitalized, that wild wreck. Now he's been involved in this plane crash that has taken his life. It's awful. It's awful. Moberly Motorsports Park. Reed Millard, good friend of Scott, posted this. Scott Bloomquist was a great friend of mine, along with a lot of people in the dirt late model and racing community. His mother, Georgette, just called me and wanted me to announce that he lost his life this morning. At 7:15 Eastern Time this morning, Scott was out flying his vintage airplane and had a crash on the Bloomquist family farm. The local fire department and law enforcement are still on the scene. This is a picture of Scott last September when we all went up to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to eat up on top of Washington Mountain at a local restaurant overlooking the Ohio River. I'm going to head down to Tennessee to help the Bloomquist family through this difficult time. Along with Scott's daughter, Ariel, his parents, his sister, and along with all of you who knew and loved Scott, you are in our hearts and prayers of all our Millard family. Godspeed, Scott. May you fly high on an eagle's wing forever. And then here's the photo that he shared. This is truly tragic. Was not expecting this at all. I remember just kind of reporting on his confidence, his swagger. He knew that he was going to get back to victory lane. Even after all of the hardships he had gone through this year, he was going to do it. He knew he could compete with the best of the best. He could compete with the best of the best in the World of Outlaws. He could compete with the Bobby Pierces. He could compete with the Ricky Thornton Jr.'s, compete with the Devin Morans, compete with the Jonathan Davenports, Brandon Shepherds. I think he was close. He was getting there. But he will definitely be missed. Here's Jack Kofer. He is the Hunt the Front social media manager. I think that's his official title. Social media coordinator, excuse me. He says, one of the saddest days in dirt racing history. I don't think that is not an understatement. This is definitely a sad day, and Scott will definitely be missed. I know I just got into dirt late model racing, but he was obviously a big personality. I loved watching him race, even for the short time that I got to see him. He was exciting. But he will definitely be missed. May he rest in peace. And just bear with me. I'd like to just say a short prayer for his soul. Maybe you can pray with me as well. Eternal rest granted to him, O Lord, and let perpetual light shine upon him. May he rest in peace. Amen. Truly may he rest in peace. May he be accepted into the eternal glory of God's kingdom.